drain your beauty. They have not. I thought I was recording, but I weren't. Oh my God. But I took the shelves down and it makes it cute. And I will be having. So this was the playroom. If you guys are new here, I am switching. This is going to be my kids' bedroom. They currently sleep with us in the bed. And they have slept with us ever since they came home from the hospital. And I am pregnant with our third baby. So I am putting them in their own room. This is one of our biggest rooms. It was actually this was actually like a separate living room again, but we had it closed in with the door and a closet put in here. And this was the kids' playroom and homeschool room, but it is currently almost empty. There's still toys in the closet. The floor is a hot mess. I haven't finished it, but this is going to be their bedroom. Their beds are coming in a few weeks, so that will be a surprise. And it won't be done all in one day. It takes a lot of time and money. So this is currently their playroom. We just pushed all the toys in here, and it's currently a hot mess, as you can tell. I need to get some toy boxes and just some more organization stuff, because none of this is organized. There's not enough stuff. They have a lot of big toys, and they just have a lot of big toys that you really can't put up besides putting in a closet, but they actually play with their big toys. So I need to figure out how we're going to do this. But this is just the start. I'm currently in here, and I'm going to try and organize this the best I can using the cubby, this little system, and just try and make it the best I can. So as you can tell, this room here is a lot smaller than the original playroom. And so it looks like, wow, they have a lot of stuff. And they really do have a lot of stuff. But it's a lot of bigger items versus smaller items. And the small items is, easier to put away versus the big items where you just have nowhere to absolutely put them. But I know I go back and forth in my head. It's like I want to get rid of stuff, but then I know one day they're not going to play with toys anymore, and that breaks my heart that they're getting older. I'm glad they're getting older. They're healthy, they're growing, and that's a blessing from God. So it's like I just go back and forth in my head, and I know I cannot be the only one. Now, I will admit, I will get rid of broken toys or toys that I just absolutely know they have outgrown, infant toys and stuff like that. Now, I'll do get rid of stuff like that, and those, which they do have, there's a lot of trash and stuff. And something I need to get is organizers. I don't have much besides the cube shelf, the cube organizer, and then this little, I don't even know what you call it, the little stackable crates, I would say. That's all the storage I have. I'm thinking about getting, what's it called? Well, I am having a brain fart. A toy box. I'm thinking about getting 2 toy boxes for their actual bedroom and put them at the foot of their bed and putting toys in it. But y'all, I don't even know what kind of toys they would put in it, to be completely honest. They do play with all of their toys. I'm thinking about maybe just getting it and just putting their stuffies in it. But I also thought about getting the bean bags that you can put stuffies in, and doing that, and they can just take them around the house and have somewhere to see it, lay, or whatever they want to do with them. But I honestly don't know. But I did know that I wanted to switch these rooms because I've tried figuring out how to put 2 twin beds in each room, and it just made sense to use the biggest room for both of them. So that is what we are doing, and it's going to take us a little while because, let's be completely honest, buying both beds, furniture to go, other furniture items to go in the room, mattresses, and I don't just get cheap mattresses. I get the memory foam type mattresses, And they can get pretty pricey depending on how big you want it. So that stuff costs a lot of money. And right now, especially just being after Christmas, I don't want to go out and just spend a bunch of money. I want to take my time and make sure I do it right and get the right items and just take my time in their room, because y'all, the walls need a lot of work, as you will see in this video. No, probably the next video. You will see that the walls need a lot of work. And I'm just going to take my time, because I don't want to rush them out of the bed. And I know that if I take my time and not rush it, it won't be such a hard transition, not only for them, but for me as well. I mean, I have slept with a child in my bed for almost 5 years in July. And it's going to be a hard transition, because they're my babies. And I don't want them to, like, grow up and all that. But it's a blessing that they are growing up. So, something just to be thankful for.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season.
So this is currently the after. I am not done, but there's honestly no room. There's no more room for anything, so this is what it looks like. And plus, they are in here playing. But it honestly is a jam-packed hoarder house in here. But there's literally nowhere else for me to put anything. I am trying to get rid of that, so that will be gone. And I guess I can have stuff lined up across the wall. But their clothes and stuff is still all in here and in there. So I will be switching the closets. But I'm kind of thinking, like, will a toy box actually be beneficial? Because, like I said, a lot of their stuff is big toys. So I don't know if a toy box will really be beneficial. Because a lot of their little toys, I can actually fit in these cubbies. I don't know. I'll have to think about it and see if it will actually work. But this is the after.
Mommy?
Mm-hmm.
Into here.
Hey y'all, so as you can tell, I am switching the rooms in this video here. It won't be completely finished in this video. I'm still waiting. I put baby powders in my hair because my hair was so oily, and I had to go renew my tags this morning. But it looks like my hair is white. But I'm switching the playroom and the kids' like bedroom. They never sleep in it. They sleep with us. But by us adding another baby, I want to get them into their own room. So I'm going to move them into this room. But now I have to take all this off the wall. And I want to patch up the holes. I don't know if I have paint. I don't think I have any paint. But I want to give this room like a really good deep clean. I'm going to clean the windows, clean the blinds, shampoo the carpet, ceiling fans, doors, walls. Basically just deep clean this whole entire room. I would love to repaint it, but I don't think we have the gray paint. And it's okay. I would love to paint her wall pink and his wall blue, but I'm not doing that either. I'm trying to be as budget friendly as possible because going into the new year, I'm trying to be as realistic as possible with you guys on here. Inflation is hurting everybody. Some people it's probably not touching, but for us it's hurting us bad. But we're looking on the positive side, so I'm trying to do this as budget friendly as I absolutely can. The beds are going to be here next Friday, the 20th. And so the beds are going to come in then. They will not be in their rooms as soon as their beds come in, because I have not ordered the mattresses. I'm waiting to build up my money to order that, because I'm not trying to touch the money that we have saved and all that bill money or anything like that. I'm trying to save up my own, like our own money, like, you know, pull money here and there, save up and buy the mattresses and stuff. So I got to get all of this down. I'm thinking about all this is going to go into the other room. I don't think it's going to fit, but we're going to try, because I still want to homeschool my daughter, and we need to do better. I need to do better, not we, I. But if you're new here, my name is Kasey, and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 children, and I'm currently pregnant with baby number 3. I am 14 weeks pregnant, and we are so excited. It is a little girl. It's supposed to be a little girl. But, you know, I've heard stories of people, you know, because they have this new thing now where they, like, get blood early on in your pregnancy. And it tells you, like, all the genetic stuff. And then it also tells you the gender. And I know sometimes that can be wrong, but it's, like, 96% accurate, I think. So, we're having a girl. Name, we have no idea. But as soon as I figure out a name, or we figure out a name, I'll let you guys know. But, so I'm taking these shelves down. We're putting a TV on that wall. And I want to find a small little dresser. But they're so expensive. So I'm wanting to look around. Like, I want to go to some yard sales when people start having them. And like little bargain stores to see if maybe I can just find like an old dresser and I can just repaint it and redo it myself, because I don't know about spending $300-$400 on a small dresser. And it's not even a large dresser, it's literally a small dresser to go right there. So I want to put a dresser there with their TV on top, and then they have the books, but I don't know where I'm gonna put the books, their bookshelf and these shelves here for their books, because they love, my daughter absolutely, she loves decorating it with the books for the seasons. So I gotta move all this, take all this down, and right now it's just going into the game room, and the game room looks like a hot mess. Like, y'all, I know we live in a 4-bedroom house, but 2 of the bedrooms are like really small, and 2 of the bedrooms, which is the master and this bedroom here, is quite large for some, small for others. And homeschooling takes up space, especially when y'all, if I was a real life teacher, my classroom would be jam-packed full of crap. Because I just collect all kinds of stuff. So I do that now with homeschooling. Like, I collect so much stuff. So we're stuck. It's a lot. Like, we gotta quit. Our house is jam-packed. But anyways, let's start taking these posters down and see what we can do. So it is this video here that you will see the wall. I knew I recorded it, but I didn't know which. Y'all, my days and stuff has been running together, and it's just been so chaotic in my brain. So I just weren't sure. But here I'm just going over the posters with both of my kids. They absolutely love going over these posters. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am not a perfect mom. I fail a lot. And I do not go over these posters the way I should. If I would stick to these posters every day, my children would be a lot more advanced than what they are. But that is my fault. Nobody else's but mine. So I need to start doing better, especially wanting to homeschool my children. Something I cannot slack on. So I'm going to have to redo it anyways. So if I want my children to succeed, I need to pick up my pace, especially when it comes to homeschooling them. I really don't want to send them to an actual school. I mean, I don't mind doing like homeschool groups and stuff like that. We are in a homeschool group here in our county, but I'm honestly thinking about signing her up for their county next to us, which is where I am from, and joining a homeschool group there. That's more hands-on. But I'm thinking about doing that, or it just depends. I don't know. I have to pray about it because it's such a hard decision on what to do, but I would love to continue homeschooling. With the wall looking like this, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of mud on it, and then once the mud dries, I'm going to sand it down. And I'm going to have to repaint the wall. I'm going to have to repaint the wall. So that's actually exciting. I might try and find maybe a quart size. I got circles under mine. See my breath. Maybe find like a quart size blue paint and then one for girls. You want pink or purple?
Purple.
Your wall, you want pink or purple?
Purple.
Purple. Do not peel. No. Do not peel.
On the wall.
So with that, I'm gonna try and I have to get some paint. So I'm gonna save up some money for that. Ow! You just bit my butt. So I'm gonna, that's nasty. You don't do that. You don't do that. It's nasty. Quit. These kids are crazy. That's nasty, baby. Stop. No. So I took the shelves down, and sorry, my phone died. So I thought I was recording, but I weren't. My phone had died. But I took the shelves down, and it left these big holes. So I will be having to. Honestly, I'll need to see if I have the paint of this color, because that's going to have to be fixed and painted as well. But so this is what it looks like. That's got to get moved out of here, but I honestly cannot move it. I've tried pushing it. It's not budging. It is super duper heavy with all those books on there. So I'm going to have my husband move that and just move it into the game room. This is what the room looks like. Once I get this stuff out, I'm going to vacuum up really, really good. And then I'm going to shampoo the carpet, because the walls are going to have to be last. So I want to give you guys a little update since I am moving the playroom. I did move the kids' kitchen in here, because you know that my son had I have food on my face. My son had a very bad arrangement with the blind and messed up the bottom of the blind. And instead of just going to buy a new blind, I know, I just moved the kitchen here so you can't see the bottom half of the blind. This is a kitchen, and y'all, my face looks so bad. When they say that having a girl or like having a girl will drain your beauty, they have not lied. Like, my face has broke out so bad. It looks so bad. But I'm so blessed and so thankful to be having a baby. So, yeah, my daughter, I did not have this problem. But with this one, I am having a huge problem with acne. But I did move their kitchen into here. And I moved their little rocking chair over there. That's all the blankets. That's not all of our blankets, but that is a lot of blankets that I just sat right there because I need to put them up. But I did move the little rocking chair in here. And that is about it on the update. So that's just what's going on right now. So, yeah. So I have been, this is like a very chatty vlog, a chatty video. But y'all, I have been so proud of myself. I know it's only like the first 9 or 10 days of the new year, but I'm so proud of myself. I have been on top of the laundry. Literally, I'm doing laundry every day, and I'm staying on top of it, getting it, and I'm folding it and putting it up. So it's not just being washed and just sitting there. And I'm staying on top of my dishes, because if y'all have been here for a very long time, then you know my dishes is something that you know that my dishes are a lot. Like, I neglect my dishes, but I have not. Like, I have been on top of my dishes. Like right now, I only have the dishes from my kids' apples that I had cut up for them earlier. That is it. So, yeah. I've been on top of it. And I've honestly been feeling so much better by staying on top of that stuff versus just letting it go. Because I guess the more I let it go and the more dishes that pile up, it just had me feeling so overwhelmed, and so I just didn't want to do it. I didn't. It was overwhelming and stressful when I see my dishes and stuff look like that. But I had nobody to blame but myself. So I took accountability for that and decided to do better and be better, not only for me but for my children as well, and my husband. So with that being said, I am, and this is where I've been folding my clothes, is in the chair versus folding them in there in the bedroom. So I've been here and I just fold my clothes here and then I put them up, because I guess with folding my clothes in the living room, we use the chair literally, so I have to put them up. I just can't leave them here. So I think that's something else that has helped me out a lot. And staying on top of cooking and not eating out has helped a lot. Hey baby. Has helped out a lot as well. So
you risk your future and the future of your pretty little wife for a meaningless trophy?
I was telling my sister the other day, people have like New Year's resolutions, and then they make themselves feel bad because they don't start or they don't continue with that, whatever their resolution was. But listen, I don't care if you start the last day of the year or the last week of the year, as long as you start somewhere when you're wanting to do better for yourself. So like for me, I want to be a better mom. I want to be a better wife, friend, sister. I just want to be better overall, because I don't feel like I do my best in those categories in my life. But the one thing that I want to become the best for myself at is my relationship with Jesus Christ.